Hello, it is me Ella, and today we will be watching the Sims 4 live stream today. So yeah, basically I'm a bit late. I was just about to go to sleep, and then I realized the Sims was streaming, so let's go ahead and watch it. It's the stream. Let's go ahead.
The duck.
So I am a bit late to this live stream, but whatever. We are 41 minutes in, basically, so I guess it's talking about the infants, which is really cool.
When it is at the age where you could put them in a bunch of these outfits and then share them with family.
That's so
the other one that I also really enjoy is I think you have it on our elder right now, which is that headscarf.
Oh yeah, this one's great.
Which is super cute and like really
I think
versatile.
they've remodeled all the Sims as they look a bit different and more like have more detail. The toddlers look a bit older too.
If your hair color is different, it also updates with your hair color.
Nice.
So that's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. I think Molly, didn't you have some favorite pieces too?
Yes, I did. So the child accessories that are like bead necklaces and the bead bracelet,
Ooh.
all the swatches are so cute, and like the different beads that it puts on them.
They look so
for
good.
that one. Like, I love it, and I love the bracelet. They just remind me of being a kid and making little chunky bead bracelets for everybody in my house and like making them wear them.
Yeah, those are amazing.
I had some of those.
Steph, did you have any favorites? And I think you were going to talk to us today about some of the hairs.
Yeah, for hair, for the Sims 4 Growing Together, we collaborated with Lacey Redway, a professional hairstylist, bringing her expertise to the Sims 4. We added a bunch of new braid styles that we hope are going to be improving our catalog.
I think these are really cool, and I'm glad the Sims is doing this so then they could have like
one of my
better designed hairstyles. So I like that a lot.
One with the top bun, the braid bun, the one with the really big bun on the...
This one?
Yeah, that one. We really tried to improve our baby hairstyling so it looks more natural and it blends more with the hair. We also, and then another favorite one was the, I think it's the short curly one. We have one that's a solid color, but my favorite is the one that's colored. So we kept the natural root color, and then the color options are like just the curly tips. So that one was really fun to do. Yeah. And then we also have some more infant hairs that we're adding.
Infant hairs?
I think that's
so we have some options for like different like textures. You have the curly, wavy, but then my favorite one is that I call it the pineapple hair bun. Yeah.
I like the glasses too, they're quite nice.
When their hair is just long enough and you're like, oh, I could put it in a ponytail now.
There's also hair for other age groups as well.
Ooh.
But something I really like about this pack is how many different options there are across the different age groups. But I think I had her and her mom have matching hair because I thought that was really cute. Okay.
Yeah, I really like that kind of like from a create a sim perspective and kind of making sure that, you know.
I think they did great with the hairs. I like how they're wearing animal onesies as well.
With getting those styles and those accessories and those hairs like across all those life stages as well.
Ooh.
So I forgot actually to introduce this family. This is the Lumberjackson family.
Sure.
Technically on the gallery, if you downloaded him, his name is Kurt Lumberjackson, but that was before he was a secret agent, and I renamed him to Ron Lumberjackson. So I'm aware you can't get me on that, but like his name is now Ron Lumberjackson.
Right,
just so
for safety reasons.
Yes, for safety reasons. And
I remember Ron actually. I think from the werewolves stream.
Ron's my favorite.
Yes. You probably just didn't introduce them because you're so familiar with Ron.
Yeah, and I think I've updated him to have, which we forgot to mention, some of our new skin details, like how these
freckles. These are really
so there's like
Oh, they look really cool
and also
more
some
realistic,
moles, which are amazing.
I like. Yeah, they look so much more realistic than what we usually have in The Sims right now, so I like that a
I
lot.
think on his mom, she has some body freckles down here. A little risque. Yeah.
Just let Mama wear what Mama wants. Come on.
She's like, oh, my makeup's not done. Okay, so yeah, the Lumberjacksons. This is his wife Mira, and these are their kids. They also have a newborn, so we can show off some new pack specific stuff for newborns. And then this is Mama Lumberjackson, Ron's mama. So she's also here with this family. And speaking of this, Molly, would you like to tell us a little bit about...
I cannot wait to buy this pack. I'm like buying it as soon as it comes out. This is going to be so much fun. I will do a review video on it, so yeah. And
you can set a family dynamic now between any two members of a family. It creates unique tones to each relationship.
Oh, okay. If you don't know what they're talking about, let me just pause that quick. So I'll go back up to date with it once I've talked about this. But like, it's kind of like how they all like react with each other. So this one's supportive, this one's difficult to like communicate with each other. These two like to joke together, I guess. That's fun. Okay, let's go all the way.
I know you paused earlier because I'm not sure. We can't tell if it's going out across the stream. I hear an echo. I'm gonna blame Frost, so I'm just gonna give a moment to see if we need to like mute someone, and then we can continue.
That looks so cool.
I think I see a mute icon where there wasn't one before. Okay, cool.
Go for it. Thank goodness, it's real hard to...
It threw me off a little bit while I was talking, so I was like, oh my god, I'm like hearing myself speak. Okay.
Yeah.
So you set it between any two members of the family. It creates sort of like a unique tone to the relationship. It mainly influences how those Sims autonomously interact with each other, but they also get unique buffs and interactions when they're together, depending on their dynamic. It can be gained in casts, as you can see here, or via natural gameplay adventure moments, or via the new keepsake box objects, which we'll see later. Once it's set in casts, they're mostly permanent, as you can also see here, but the new dynamics can still be discovered via adventure moments during gameplay, so they can change over time, depending on those two Sims' experience with each other. They can also be removed via a dynamic remover potion, which can be purchased from the reward store in-game. But some examples of how they impact autonomous behavior is, so you'll see between Mira and Ron, they have the jokesters dynamic. They'll autonomously run funny interactions with each other, or just kind of make each other laugh when they're nearby. They'll also get special playful buffs with each other, too.
I like that a lot.
And distant Sims, if they were to have that dynamic, would mostly autonomously avoid each other while in the same house, unless you go out of your way to make them interact. When they do, they'll get a pretty strong tense buff and feel kind of awkward being around their distant family member. One cool thing to note, too, is when the dynamic will also be present when a family member lives in another household. So let's say you have a mother and a daughter with a close dynamic. Once the daughter moves out, the mother might call more often, but if they had the distant dynamic, they'd really hardly ever reach out to one another.
I like that. That's a
I
lot
like
of
how they can call
storytelling
each other.
in
That's
this feature.
And being able to see that kind of like once that like naturally, right, as kind of you grow up, you might be changing your households might be kind of splitting, or you might be taking a younger sim and moving them out, and that kind of staying meaningful as a dynamic is really cool. I just wanted to clarify, the reason we don't see in right now you being able to set these is for the sake of this stream and setting up kind of like our household. They were set up earlier in Create a Sim. If we are coming in Create a Sim fresh, you would see the drop downs for family dynamic being accessible here. So just kind of once you have feel, even though they're all part of the same area, right? I think that's clear from.
So now we're in the main world, and I think they're going to show us a bit of the gameplay features, so that will be fun.
I agree with that. Rach, would you like to give us some background on Hope Hill? Yeah, that's the right one.
Hopewell Hills. Right? Yeah, Hopewell Hills.
This is Hopewell Hills. Yes. Hi, hello. So, as you had mentioned, when we were kind of thinking about San Sequoia, we wanted to be inspired by the Bay Area. And what I love about the Bay Area is that we've got these different types of neighborhoods. And Hopewell Hills is basically sleepy suburbs, if that's the kind of dynamic you're looking for. So as you can see, it's really just lots of nicely spaced out houses here. And you're probably thinking, okay, San Sequoia, I see a lot of trees here. I'm not seeing any sequoias. What's
Hmm.
that about? Well,
Hmm.
there's some lore there that you can get into. I'll mention that a little bit later too, but I wanted to just
Oh,
call
there's
attention over here
one.
to old Stumpy, the remnants of our sequoias. And I feel like, I think maybe sim4 has something he may need to account for here when we talk about the sequoias.
Okay. I knew this was coming. Let's clear the air. Let's do this. You know what? Let's do this publicly, okay? Because I've had enough of the design team. So okay, maybe you remember. I don't know if you do. I was also lead designer on the Sims 4 Werewolves game pack. The Werewolves game pack came with a beautiful world named Moonwood Mill. And when we decided on the name of that world, Moonwood Mill, there were members of the design team that were like, Scott, there is no mill here. Why would we name this world Moonwood Mill? And I was like, I like the alliteration. I think it's, and there could have been a mill here. Why don't we construct a world that, like, we were talking about it being like an old logging town? There probably was a mill here. Why are you so obsessed with there being a mill right now in Moonwood Mill? Wait, I even wrote a loading string that said there used to be a mill in Moonwood Mill to make sure that everyone was clear on that. And then lo and behold, with Growing Together, we were thinking of wonderful names for our wonderful world, and San Sequoia came up. And I feel like maybe some of the same designers on the design team were like, Scott, are we really going to ship another pack with you as lead designer where we have named a world where you are clearly calling out something, an object that is not going to exist in this world? And, these worlds were designed by members of the design team. I was not the only one who helped decide what was going to go in these worlds. Rach did a wonderful job helping to design this world with the environment team. But also, there used to be sequoias in San Sequoia, and why not give these worlds a sense of history instead of insisting that they always need to have literally what is in the world name right now in the world?
You can tell the design team's giving him a
It is. You know what? It is. The next pack that I'm on the lead designer for, the world name is there's going to be a ton of whatever. We're going to name it something that's going to be like Chair Village, and we'll just have a bunch of chairs, and everyone will be happy. But I love San Sequoia. I think
without.
Yeah, it's true. Like in Latin, is that right? Is like sans. Anyway.
Thank you so much.
Don't think
Mr.
about
Doy.
it too much.
We're gonna go back to Rach. We're gonna go back to Rach.
I really like
Such
how
a
all
spirited
the
defense of
trees look, and
deforestation.
how
I
there's
just
like a
really
pond
appreciate
and
it.
there's like this path. I just think this whole place is really cozy and I love it so much.
I'm going to talk about the rest of the neighborhood, though. I promise.
Yeah,
So
go for it. Yeah, give me a
you can
moment.
see
Give me a
there's
moment.
this lovely little pond where you can do a little bit of fishing if you like, and this is one of my favorite things about this neighborhood, that little parklet area where you can see the pirate ship built out. That's just
Oh, I
it's
love
so
that.
creative. I love it so much.
That
And you
looks
can see
so
there's a
good.
little statue there of Bayani Robles. He is, again, a little piece of lore you're going to learn about more there, but he's one of the
Ooh, I wonder
original
who he
founding
is.
guys of this area. If you're into frogs, there may be some frogs here. That's what that icon is all about. And then I just wanted to zoom out and show the beautiful marina area, because I know there's something special for Morgan here too.
Ooh, that looks. I
like
love
that
how
they
that
made
looks.
it so that you can walk out here, so you can actually walk out onto it. And like I took some family pictures out here, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice.
And
You get a nice view of the bridge.
Yeah.
Boats.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really
was
great.
excited.
The last thing I
I
wanted
like
to call
that.
attention to in this area is that the Michelson family lives here, along with the Luna Sullivan family. But
Oh
the
yeah, that's
Michelson
like the
family, of
main
course, you will
family of the
recognize
whole
them
pack,
from
I'm
our
pretty sure.
trailer. And I wanted to just mention, I saw a lot of players talking about names for this, and there was some definite thought going into
Oh, I
those
love
names,
that
and
house.
you
That
can learn
house
more
looks
about it
really nice.
if you dig into that. But yeah, Michelsons are here, Luna Sullivan's here, and there is another little starter home that I know you're going to get into in a minute. But that is Hopewell Hills for you.
Yep. There's also this empty lot.
Yeah.
And this was actually a starter home built by Lil Simsy.
Nice.
But we have
Ooh,
upgraded
yay.
it to be super fancy.
You've improved it, Morgan.
I've improved
You've
it.
improved it.
Oh,
Or,
my.
I mean, if little Simsy is here, Morgan has ruined it. I can't believe she would do this to your lot. To help show off some of the stuff, some of the cool stuff in Growing Together.
Yeah, because it looks really, it's great before. So the thing I love about this starter that she built is that it has 4 bedrooms already. starting off. You start off with all 4
Oh,
bedrooms
that looks
they
like a
have
very
here.
cool
So you
house.
need,
I
I
like
think,
that
2 or 3
design a lot.
Sims you can move in as a starter home, but it lets you start off with an infant and just move in. It's
Very cool, yeah. And also very impressive if you've ever tried to build a starter with the kind of limitations of budget and stuff like that. But being able to bring that family right in, a very, very welcoming home.
But we've definitely decorated it here to sort of
Look
be a
at
little
the
bit more
infants
lived
in
in
the
and
corner.
show
That
off
looks
all of our
so
cool
fun.
build buy assets that we have. So you can check some of them out here in this house. Yeah. Before we really hop into gameplay, while it's still fresh in our minds, we've been talking about compatibility while we were in build buy. So I'm thinking maybe we could show that off in game a little bit really quick.
If you pop open the rel panel, I think that's the
Oh,
easiest way to
that looks really cool here. Like you can just kind of see how they all work together. But I think I might have to end the video here. You guys can. Oh my god! I just realized I was half in the face cam. If you guys did enjoy the video, then thank you. Hang on, I'm just gonna make this a bit bigger. There we go. Hang on. Room reveal. No, I'm kidding. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, if you did enjoy the video, thank you. And if you didn't, thank you. I will see you all in the next video. This video was only a short one. I didn't, like, fully show the stream. But if you want to see the rest, then you can go onto the Sims team channel and you could go and watch the whole full stream on their channel. So I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!